That's milk carton 2 out of 4 done. That's one farm finished for the week. We'll slip home now and get some breakfast, and I'll come back then and I'll take the meters down and bring them over to the other farm and set them up this morning, and the lads will be here then picking up the second cut all along that time as well there. So there'll be a bit of everything going on today. I want to get a grass walk done as well because my plate meter is back, thank God, and we'll go from there. Do a bit of everything. There'll be a bit of everything today. Lunch delivery now, essential part of this job. Keep everyone smiling. It's mad the wilt is going on there. That was only mowed this morning, and you can hear it there when we've got great weather now. We're just going in with wagons, so we want it a little bit wetter than bale silage, but even if it was bale, actually, I mean, plenty dry. Mowed, raked up straight away and pretty much picked up straight away. So, but the wind and the sun is really good there. We get Dan fed here now, we must be starving. Where is he? There he is. There's some accuracy with a pitch. So the red lines on the walls here are normally the paste filled. You can see the line on the wall there. Normally the paste filled out to the edge of the drain here, which goes into that little tank there. But this feed rail has been extended out this year to feed extra cows right out to the end here. So we left ourselves 10 foot for now, 10 foot this year. And then this wall is going to be cut out of it and jackhammered out in a couple of weeks' time. So I just put 2 red lines on the walls for your man, and look how tight he kept to the lines. Pretty much perfect. So it's going to make it so easy now to cut that and jackhammer that wall out once this pit is covered. I tell you, there's a fair bit of stuff. Did you see the height behind me? Serious stuff in it. Real tidy job as well. So we'll just tidy up the front of it here a little bit with the fork now, but just wanted to show you this drain. This is something new that we put in this year. This pit is on our rented farm, not the farm we own. So when we came up here, there was no real way for this effluent to go anywhere. It used to come out here and then it had to make its way down across that yard there, which is not good. Now we didn't have an inspection here, it's just something that we weren't happy with, because it was just, one, the yard stunk of silage when you came up, and two, you don't want effluent just freely running around the yard. You can actually see the track it used to run in there. That whole yard's going to get stoned now before the winter, but this is just something we put in here, must be 3 months ago now. I'll actually put in the clips here now of us putting together. Anyone who follows on Instagram would have probably seen us at, but if not, I'll put them in here. So now pretty much, you know, the front half of the pit is completely covered now. There's a track all along here with a pipe in it. This falls to here, and just go down. We got this idea from the channels in the milking parlour. So it's just two anglers back to back that Paul made, welded them together and put down into a piece of waven, as you'd have seen in the video. And this pipe then, once the tyres have gone out here and up on the pit, this pipe then will be extended the whole way down along the inside of the wall, and the slurry tank is down at the bottom down there. There'll be a 90-degree bend on that can be flipped into the tank. So when there's silage in the pit, it'll be flipped into the tank, and when this pit is empty all summer, so that it's not catching a heap of rainwater in the tank, you can just bend the 90-degree out, and then that's clean water runoff. So that'll be the plan. Just look, it'll be just up to scratch now too. There was a couple of cracks in the walls too. So plastic on the walls, it'll actually, you know, cut that by 90% of the weeping on both sides. So yeah, you know, overall it's just a better job this year, much better, and way more up to spec, which is how we want to have it. Grass has gone a bit strong out here. Probably should have skipped it, but I mowed 2 more paddocks up here yesterday evening, so I decided to leave this one in. Maybe I'll skip that one. Really should be in there and not in here. Anyway, that's milk recording finished for another 2 months. Thank God, we just do the 4 recordings a year here. April, well, it's usually April, but it was May this year, so May, July, September, and end of October, 1st November. Miserable job because you do 2 farms in the one go, so it's 4 recordings in a row. But anyway, at least you don't drag it out too much by doing it that way. And we got a pile of rain last night, so looks like it was lucky that we got the silage in yesterday. Typical, 2 days to get the whole yoke finished like that. It's been like that since this time last year. It looks like it's continuing that trend. We'll dismantle the milk carton meters here and go home and get breakfast and come back, and we'll cover the pit. Hopefully it doesn't stay raining. Full wet gear, 18th July, going to cover the silage pit. job done. 2 hours, start to finish. You cannot beat the group to do a job like that. And we have some team of people here. You can move mountains with them, that's the truth. Myself, Paul, Elaine, Kelly, Sid and Dermot. You see there's an ocean of tyres on that. And there's covered beside the walls that were pulled in. Cling film down first, covers folded in from the walls, and then a big cover put over the top, and then tyres touching tyres the whole way down on the top. Not tyres touching tyres on the steep sides just yet, because the dog wants to be drove over. Not just yet. Because the pit will sink a bit, and we did it before where we put tyres touching tyres on the side as well. And as the pit sinks, then the tyres all just sort of bubble out. So we'll tighten the cover up in a week or 10 days, and then we might put tyres touching tyres on the side then. But really happy with it. Got a bit of rain last night before it was covered, but we don't think it's going to be an issue. And I don't know whether, let me know what you think. I don't know which weather is the best weather for covering a pit. It wasn't very warm today, but it was wet. Have covered it here in 30 degrees, and the horseflies are eating you, and you're sweating. So I don't know which one is preferable. I think the cooler, wetter day, other than you get destroyed, absolutely destroyed. But I think you get destroyed in the hot weather as well. So that's a huge job ticked off the list. Second cup pretty much done. It didn't all fit in the pit. There was, I think Dan made 35 bales or that. But other than that, second one was all in the pit. And the whole thing now will get slurry next week and fertilised, and then we'll have to cross our fingers and hope for a third cut, because we're just a little bit tight. Now that was a lot bulkier than we thought it was going to be, but overall so far we haven't had any surplus paddocks or anything like that coming out. We could have 200 bales made so far in a normal year of surplus paddocks, and that's not there. So but anyway, look, fingers crossed we go back in and get a decent enough third cut, and then we'll be absolutely fine. But just it's a lot of pressure off there now to have that in, especially when there's only 2 days weather. Yeah, they have to mow it and pick it up, and it's rained today, and it rained before it was mowed, so all good.